What's going on, gap lapping people? Unknown Reloader here, coming at you today to talk about, well, let's talk about my JUsT is good. I was catching up on School of the American Rifles PSA physical videos today, and of course, you know, down in the comment section there were a couple of people talking about, oh, cheap rifle in spec. Wow, rich dudes coping and seething right now. Well, hell, I certainly hope so. I mean, a $600 rifle should shoot and work from the factory and be pretty good. Just like this little Smith & Wesson M&P 15 Sport 1.5. This is one when they just swept over to the 9-twist barrels. And aside from a clocked barrel extension and extremely overgassed, it has been an excellent little rifle and surprisingly accurate. Now, to combat the overgassing, I have put an H2 buffer and a red Springo spring in it, which makes it just fine with M193. I'll go ahead and give a little overview here. I do like shooting this thing with irons every now and then, so I put a Metallic rear on it. And I put a UTG Pro rail on there. This is back when I first got my first AR, and you go, oh, you gotta free float it so you can be all super accurate. And then I wanted the front sight base back, so I chopped down the rail here to accommodate that. But what I want to talk about is cheaping out on accessories. Let's go ahead and talk about this Monstrum, or we'll call it the Amazonian Defense. Yeah, here we go. I figured, you know, it's an offset picatinny mount. It's a piece of aluminum. How bad can it be? Well, unfortunately, it is pretty bad. So for $20, you know, saving 30 some odd dollars from a real Arisaka mount, what do you get? You get one that does not span the two picatinny rails here, and that does not make contact with the rail anywhere else. So this has a very good amount of flex in it. And yes, it is flexing the rail, but it is, it just does not feel good at all. And of course, we're holding a ProTac Rail 1 on there, you know, one of the worst lights you can buy, but hey, 6 years ago, you know, this was like, oh dude, this is so cool, got a good light. So anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at what a real mount looks like. And here is a Arisaka offset picatinny mount. I've got a couple of these Arisaka mounts. We can see that it spans both rails and makes contact right here. So you can crank on this thing as much as you want to, and that ain't going nowhere. You will bend the flashlight body or tear it off the rail before you bend that mount. So when it comes to accessories, when it comes to saving $30, just spend the money and get something good. And when it comes to flashlights, what we got here is a Arisaka 600 with the KM2C on there. You know, go ahead and spend the money. That's not the brightest flashlight, not the best, but it does have some good throw. It works very well around the house here in the backyard at night. The IR flood is a little overwhelming under night vision, but got something else just come in to solve that issue. Anyways, like I said, if you're gonna buy something good. Don't just waste your money on cheap junk like that. But I guess it'll be good enough for the, what I call my M&P 15 Ghetto Sport with the chopped down UTG Pro Rail, chopped down Tapco grip. Oh, most of you probably don't even know what Tapco is. Anyways, thought I'd just make a little quick video there. And one more thing, I know how you modern gun guys like your cat content. So this is Karen. I found her in the yard yesterday hollering for a manager. I'm not really a cat guy, but just couldn't stand the thought of one of them chicken hawks running off with her. Oh, stop it, Karen, that hurts Daddy. He's a little wild and feisty coming from the woods kitties, but I married a redhead, so I'm kind of used to that. Can you let go, please? All right, just stay there then. Appreciate you watching, and stay classy, gap lapping people. Speaking of just as good, I just noticed my left, right, up, and down is marked backwards. Well, if it holds 0, that's good enough for me, I guess. It does look good under night vision.